Today we're going to check out the new episode of Overlord, and we left off with Ainz, the Sorcerer King, you know, Bone Daddy showing up to take on the Empire's champion, like basically their strongest warrior. He's gonna clap this man and just prove even further, like, hey, I'm the king of my domain. I'm better than anyone in yours. What are you gonna do? It's causing the current emperor so much stress. I just want to see the way this plays out, man. Let's jump into it. But before we do, most of you are not subscribed to the channel, so support the content if you enjoy it and join the community if you haven't already. And you can find the full link as well as exclusives over on Patreon. I think this OP really works well. Like, this song really works well for Overlord. It gives me like a Tanya vibe. Saga of Tanya the Evil. Am I crazy for that? Oh, okay. That's what they should do. They should adventure. Oh. Damn. That must be so weird. Imagine being a person being teleported somewhere. Oh my god, I can't even imagine how that would feel. Oh, hey, that's a good way of doing it. That's a good way of doing this. I like that. We're gonna be looking into the dwarves next. Maybe there's a player over there. Wait, he's not gonna use magic in this. He's gonna be using a sword. Huh? Is he? Oh, wait, is he gonna risk killing him? There's no shot, right? No shot. That's probably what he's gonna say right now, right? Like, oh, you cannot kill. Okay, no magic, makes sense. That's it? Headhunter Usagi. Whoa. What were those hands, bro? Oh, some nasty hands. Oh, I wonder who this is. This is true. You haven't even started fighting him. He's got 3 swords and a staff, bro. How's he playing this? How's this one gonna play out? There was way too much, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess sportsmanship between the two of them just now. That's kind of surprising. Shut the fuck up, Emperor. This guy is killing me, man. Wait, I thought he was doing no magic. Is it just a magical staff? Oh, is this just like a natural power? It's not a spell. Wait. Isn't that magic? How the fuck are you using fire? So it's magic weapons, right? Why would they allow him to use magic weapons? Ooh. Oh, his arm is done. Oh, that's dope. Isn't that magic? I'm so confused. What is magic? What is skills? What is what? Ooh, ouch. Ooh, good juke. Ooh. Bro, if this motherfucker doesn't shut up. He's about to be super fast, right? Oh. I mean, you ain't weak, but you ain't Ainz, baby. You ain't Ainz. So are all of these things skills then? The fire, the this, the that, it's all skills? Ooh. Oh, wasn't that dude inside of the OP? Am I asleep? Oh, they made a fucking animation mistake just now. Had him wearing the gauntlet and then showed him not wearing it. Yeah. He's kind of shitting on the Empire at the same time. Oh, he's like, bro, what can I do? Yeah. Maybe he was. I like this one, dude. He's like, well, maybe, you know, maybe he wasn't really thinking about anything. No, it's not possible. That's great. Dude, this is like absolute desperation. He's just desperate. What can he do to maintain some semblance of his power and not have his entire kingdom destroyed? That's essentially what he's going for. Like, truly, that is essentially what he's going for. So this episode, we actually get to see a little bit of backstory for what led to Ainz being here in this match against the Warrior King. We also get to see the actual fight unfold. Now, how he got to this point was essentially just working with the one guy that's in charge of the Adventurers Guild in his city or whatever. And is it Arendelle or whatever? I don't know if it's in the Sorcerer Kingdom or something close by the Sorcerer Kingdom. I don't exactly remember where this the Adventurers Guild owner, whatever he is. I don't know, whatever the guy is, right? I don't know exactly what his position is, but that guy is basically trying to help Ainz to achieve this goal. Like, we just, you know, that was something discussed in the first two episodes, or in the first episode actually, where it's like, hey, what can we do to get this thing going? And they talked about it. You know, he basically, Ainz wants to create a true Adventurers Guild, sending adventurers out into the unknown, discovering It's not about using adventurers to fight for him, because he doesn't need that shit, man. He's got an army. His army's way stronger than anything that they could provide. He wants to use them in order to explore, you know, bring back that information, mapping, you know, discovering, I'm sure, like finding labyrinths and things that people have never seen. Like, that's his goal. How does he get to that goal? That's why he needs the help of that guy with the Adventurers Guild. And that guy's basically like, hey, okay, well, we could do this with that. Like, well, your plan to do this, not so great, but how about this plan? The plan they come up with is Ainz fighting in the Colosseum, and he would be taking on, of course, the Warrior King there. And then afterwards, promoting this to new adventurers. Instead of trying to take adventurers, like, sure, he could, like, any adventurer that's willing to come, sure. But beyond just recruiting, scouting out current adventurers, creating adventures, raising them up, you know, he wants to support them to get them to that level, which is awesome. I love that. And so that's essentially what he does here. You know, that's his plan going forward. He wants to get that done. And so he goes into the fight. He ends up defeating this war troll pretty easily too. I mean, yeah, he gets slapped around a little bit, but I imagine it's not enough to actually hurt him. Shit, he gets smacked around with the club. Not the last time he gets smacked around by the club, but the previous time he gets smacked around by the club. He's literally getting hit by it. No damage, or like no real effect. I mean, the last time he gets smacked around by it, he's using a spell to nullify, so it's literally doing absolutely nothing. It's not even coming in contact with him, I would assume. Or maybe it's just showing us what he did previously, but I didn't hear him cast that. Also, he's not doing a spell, it must be a skill. That aspect of it, still kind of unknown to me. I would imagine that everything he did there was skills, magic items. So there were no conditions against magic items, which is odd. No condition against skills, which I assume would make sense because the other guy's got his skills too, right? The Warrior King's got his skills as well. So yeah, it's just really the magic items. I would not have allowed him, bro. He's all magic based. You think he can't produce like some of the most powerful magical items? Is that a good idea? Letting him use that? Whatever. He ends up defeating the war troll, killing him, and then he's like presenting to everyone saying like, hey, we could do this shit. Like, you come over, I'll raise you all to be good adventurers. You go out, discover new lands. I'm so strong, I don't need you to fight for me. In fact, I defeat death. Raises the war troll up again, and they came to an agreement. War troll is now going to serve the Sorcerer King. And apparently, I guess when the war troll eats something stronger than him, he gets stronger. I want to see something happen in there. Eventually, I'm sure down the line, he's going to eat some strong things, get even stronger. Ainz actually declares himself the strongest in the world to him. So that's kind of dope too. Though, Ainz also makes note of Touch. What was that guy's name? Touch Me or some shit like that? I don't remember what his name was, but there was basically another player who was super strong. I think he's the one that created Demiurge, Albedo, or Shaltir. I want to say one of them. I could be wrong. I know he created somebody. I want to say it was Albedo, but I could be wrong. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm interested in seeing where this whole thing goes. Maybe if we can get a little bit of something, you know, visiting the Dwarven lands where the runes are, and maybe there's a player there. Maybe finding Touch, you know, whatever he's up to. Maybe he's not around. I don't know. There are definitely some things I'm still interested in, and I like how after the fight, Ainz talks to Jerkniv, the Emperor, right? And he's the Emperor is just in complete desperation. He's like, we'll be a vassal state. Can we be a vassal state? And Ainz is like, oh shit, what does a vassal state do? Can I can't agree to this right now. Like, what if he wants, hey, you'll have to submit that in writing. And of course, as everyone is doing, the Emperor sees this as a move. This is like a part of his plan, right? Like, oh, no. I can't accept this vassal state because I have a greater purpose ahead of me. But really, it's just Ainz like, shit, what does a vassal state do? Like, I love that shit. So with that said, I'd love to know what you all thought about this episode down in the comments below. How'd you think about, like, what did you feel about the fight? What do you think about the way that Ainz took that on at the end? Him talking about the stuff with the Adventurers Guild guy, all that stuff. If you got teleported, like, how do you think that this guy felt getting teleported? In fact, if somebody has read the light novels and that guy mentions how it felt, I'd love to hear. You know, I find that pretty interesting. I don't know if it goes into that much detail, but it's possible. I mean, I hear Overlord goes into detail. I mean, maybe it's something we'll find down the road, like maybe it'll be brought up in the future. I don't know. If that's the case, then don't tell me. You know, just let me know, oh, it'll be brought up in the future. Just say that much. But yeah, I'd love to hear it from you all down in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss another one. And until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.